Hi there, my name is Laura Hauk-Vixie, and I'm here to welcome you to this online presentation for advising in the College of Arts and Sciences. Thank you for joining us today. In this session, I'm going to go over a little bit of an introduction for new students to the College of Arts and Sciences. I'll talk a little bit about degree requirements and your program evaluation and how to understand your transfer credits. We'll also talk about academic advising and what advisors can help with, as well as next steps for getting you registered for your first quarter at SU. This is a picture of the Casey Building, which we consider to be the home of the College of Arts and Sciences. It's located in the center of campus, right next to the Quad Fountain. Maybe you've been there already. On the first floor is the Dean's Office and the Advising Center, and we like to consider ourselves a first-stop shop. So whenever you have a question or aren't sure where to go to ask for help, feel free to just pop in and we'd be glad to help you. The College of Arts and Sciences is the largest undergraduate college at Seattle U with around 2,000 students. And so you're joining a large group of students in the college, and we have a variety of majors and minors. So let's take a look at that list. This is a list of the different majors and minors. I'll move my little window here so you can see it all. And you'll see a broad array, so you're really going to have a rich experience in the college. We have the arts and humanities majors, social science majors, and interdisciplinary majors. If you're interested in a minor or a double major, feel free to talk with your advisor about that. That's something we can help you kind of explore and take a look at. To understand the degree requirements for your current major, we would encourage you to look at the program evaluation. And if you're not sure where to find it, it's basically on SU Online. So if you go to the Seattle U homepage, www.seattleu.edu, click on the SU Resources drop-down menu at the top, and then select SU Online. Once you get to the student menu, you'll see your program evaluation there. Advisors help students understand this program evaluation all the time. It will list your degree requirements and it will also show your transfer credits. So we encourage you to take a look and jot down any questions you have, and then you can discuss those with your advisor. Just to understand a little bit more about transfer credits, I thought it would be good to lay a foundation of the transfer credit policy. It's actually a 7-page policy at the university, so it's very big. I hope you don't have to read it. This is really just a highlight of what's most relevant to you. Just know that when you send your transcript to Seattle U from your previous institution, the admissions transfer credit evaluators will take a look at it. First, they'll look to make sure that you've met the minimum grade requirement. So in general, that's a C- or a 1.5 grade or higher. For some majors, they do require a C or higher. Once you've met that requirement, then they take a look at your transfer credit totals. Seattle U will accept up to 90 lower division transfer credits. That's usually 100 or 200 level courses. And then beyond that, 45 credits of upper division coursework. So that's usually 300 or 400 level courses. And so we also have a transfer credit agreement with associate's degrees from community colleges in Washington State, California, Oregon, and Arizona. So you'll see those specific transfer credit associate degree agreements there. And if you have earned one of those degrees, once you send in your transcript, we will guarantee you 90 transfer credits or junior standing and waivers of 8 out of 12 university core requirements. And so that's a great benefit. Overall, beyond that, if you do need to transfer a class or take a class at another school from this point forward, we do encourage you to talk with an advisor about that, and they can help you to fill out the transfer verification request form. Just know that 180 total credits are required for graduation for most students. If you already have a bachelor's degree, then it's 45 minimum credits for post-baccalaureate students. Overall, those credits are made up of university core requirements. That's 60 credits. Some of you already have transfer credit toward that. There's also the language requirement in arts and sciences. That's 15 credits. Or if you already have transfer credit for that or AP credit for it, or if you already speak another language, you might be able to test out of that requirement. So your advisor can talk with you about that. There's also 5 credits of history, and your major requirements, of course. And your major can vary in the number of credits, but usually it's around 60 credits. And in this example, all of that does not add up to 180 credits. And so to get to 180 credits, you usually need general electives to graduate. In this example, it's 40 credits of general electives. Your requirements will look a little bit different, possibly, and your advisor will help you understand that. Speaking of advisors, every student at Seattle U has an advisor. Typically, you will have a transfer advisor located in the advising center that is affiliated with your major. And then in addition to that, you will be assigned a faculty or professional advisor who will be your more permanent advisor. And you'll get to know who that person is around the first week of your first quarter at Seattle U. You'll get an email to your Seattle U email account letting you know who that is. Overall, advisors are really here to help you with questions about your transition or getting involved in your major or academic or personal support resources. We help you reach your goals and really just a variety of things. So keep in touch with your advisor. You'll be required to meet with them at least once a quarter for your first year. And know that some advisors use some online tools. One of them is Bookings, used for scheduling meetings. And Redhawks is an online tool that advisors and faculty might use to track notes about meeting with you and kind of document so that you all can remember what you've talked about, as well as submit academic concerns if there are any. And so, in addition to your assigned advisor, as I mentioned, the Advising Center is a great resource for you. I mentioned that they're located on the first floor of the Casey building. And during this time of working remotely due to COVID-19, we're still available to help you. The best way to reach us is either at the email address listed here or on our website. If you click on the chat box that will pop up, we staff that chat box with drop-in advisors Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we'd be glad to help when questions arise. So your next steps as a new student would be to really just keep following the applicant portal checklist that you've probably already been following. In there, you'll see that in order to register for classes, you'll want to complete the course preferences form, schedule a new student advising appointment, and sign up for orientation. As well as if you're an international student, there's also an international student workshop in your first quarter. So all of these things are next steps to help support you in your transition to Seattle U. You will be registered for classes by an advisor or with an advisor during a new student advising appointment. And typically the course load at Seattle U for your first quarter is 15 credits. So that's 3 5-credit classes. That's the normal course load for a full-time student. In future quarters, if you wish to credit overload, so that's usually 20 credits, you can talk with an advisor about that. But once you've established a 3.5 GPA at Seattle U or higher, that could be an option for you. Also know that we save seats in classes that you need for graduation during your first quarter especially, so advisors can help you with any schedule changes and getting into closed classes potentially as well. And last, just know, as I mentioned, we're here to help. Feel free to connect with us and let us know how we can support you in the Advising Center during your transition. So thank you so much for watching. I'll meet with you soon. Take care.